Hey everyone, this is Jesse Garza. I've been tasked by one of my mentors, Mike Hobbs, to do 30 videos in 30 days in the next over the next 30 days. So I want to I'm going to be spending some time with you. I'm going to be making these videos. It's my first time ever to actually be doing videos and posting them to my blog. So I'll be honest with you, they may start out a little rough, but what the heck, I'm going to go for it. You got to start somewhere with any vision that you want to cast or any goal or endeavor you want to attempt or push yourself to achieve. You got to start somewhere, right? Everything that's ever existed or been achieved or been put out there by mankind started somewhere, and it started with a thought. And so I'm thinking, I've thought this out. I've thought that I wanted to do this for a long time, and now it's all about taking the action. So tonight's my first step on that journey, and I hope you'll all join me and that you'll enjoy joining me. So here's the first topic that I want to speak about, and I'll do that tonight. I want to talk about where do we find our content or our inspiration for blogs. And the answer for me is, and a lot of the people that I'm working with and learning from right now, is through self-development, personal development. You should always be reading, especially if you're trying to achieve any type of success in business or even in the corporate world. My background is military, so we've always been taught to read. We've got a list of leadership books that we're always encouraged to read, and I've actually read a few of those books, and now I'm continue to read now that I'm an aspiring, actually not aspiring, now that I am an entrepreneur, and I will make this work. There are books that I'm reading and have read and will continue to read. So you're always reading, and we're talking daily. So reading books, audios. You should be listening to some type of inspirational audio. And my company has a great audio program called the Inner Circle. That we have a conference call with the leaders of our company every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So that's great for feeding my mind and feeding this personal development aspect of my life. So those are the two main things. The other thing is events, seminars. Anytime you can get in front of people and you can get around people, any type of motivational speaker, uh, you'd be amazed at what you can do. And you want to make this, you want to make it a habit by starting, of course, with the first step, the first day, and then they say that a habit isn't created in a human being uh, until about after 90 days of doing it. So think about a year's time. We have you're basically you putting together four 90-day blocks within a year's time. So after 90 days, if you can be a different person, think about who you can be and how better of a person you'll be for your family, for your relationships, for your job, for your business after a whole year, which is four 90-day blocks of that personal development, of reading, audios, and events from time to time. Think of the things that you can do after that period of time. So when you're doing this, when you're reading, when you're at an event, when you're listening to speakers, when you're listening to audios, you should have a clear mind. You should open your mind to whatever the message is that you can pull from these speakers or from these authors. Uh, and how can you communicate that to the world? How can you communicate that to your teams, to your following? Um, because you'll find that if you can do that, you can be an instrument of inspiration to others because you've been inspired yourself. That the world around you will be a completely different place. So those are just a few of the things that I wanted to talk about and have us think about tonight. So I hope you found some value, and if you did, please comment below or share if you like. And I really appreciate you. And here's to your success. Have a good night.